Voice sound check one. Voice sound check two. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a video. This is Hooking in Good Company. My name is Jackie, and it is 6:50 on a Sunday morning because I have to check in. However, I made a mistake, and flights to the United States are only 24 hours before, and I said no, 30 hours before, so I'm 6 hours too early because I'm going tomorrow. I'm coming tomorrow. Well, it depends on where you are. For those not in the United States, I'm going, and for those in, I'm coming to Chicago area. So if you're watching, if you're in the Chicago area, I'm coming. I don't know if it's like a reason to celebrate or make a parade, and I'm so nervous, and I really don't like flying and blah blah. I don't. And okay, it's been a very strange crochet time because I'm crocheting a lot, but nothing is getting done. And I've been watching a lot of people, and also everybody seems to be kind of in maybe kind of the same situation. And maybe that's why we need those challenges, so that we have a reason to crochet other than the fact that we love doing it, but we're not exactly sure what to do with all the stuff. I could flip you around and show you the pile. We have a chair here in the sitting room, and it's a pile of stuff. It's 12 pieces, big pieces, nice. Oh, you've seen a lot of them. Okay. I've got a lovely faux. The ugly yarn blanket is a complete, and it is so unugly. So I will show it to you slowly. That's the Drunken Granny stitch with a row of it's Krista from the Secret Yarnery. Her way of dealing with the Drunken Granny. It's really good because she figured out there's never a ripple and never too many stitches or too few. So then I went around that first base chain that she gives you with double crochets, then front post, back posts, and I wasn't sure I had enough yarn, so I did 2 rows of single crochet, and that's the border. All nice and neat. And this, of course, is the blanket. Very big, very nice for the couch, for a nice cuddly thing, and anything but ugly. Look, wow, it's really very enormous, but so look how pretty it is. It's really not ugly. I love it. I think I'm keeping it because it's also, I made so many of them, it's well made now. Yeah. So I have that. Then I guess you're not allowed to talk about it, but I'm actually testing a pattern for somebody. It's terrifying, I must say. Especially this one, because also it's very difficult, and I was a bit insecure because I don't want to fail, but I can't make it. I'm having trouble making it, so that's a bummer. And can you believe maybe that's all that I have to say? Maybe going to be a very short video, but let's see, because I did take notes, except the notes, I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So, I have to say hello, ladies and gents, because I do have a man. Hi, you know who you are. I saw it in my subscriptions that is a guy. So, it's back to ladies and gents and him and her, because yeah, just because about my yarn ban, it's still in play. I haven't bought a thread, a string, a yarn, a cake, a hank, a skein. And the trick is, and it's very nice, and I suggest to everybody who's struggling with all their yarn, you just do this. It's like stopping smoking. You just stop buying yarn. You stop buying it. And you go and you take anything that's on the shelf that's, yeah, it's like picking a box of cookies. You say, okay, I'll take these two, or these three, or this set. And you go to your thing, you find the pattern, and you make it. And that's how a lot of things, that's how all of the scarfy got used up, and that's how the Kalisha shawl got made. You just stop worrying over you just take you just take the two balls that say, me, you haven't touched me yet, and you take them and you make the thing. And it's quite a lot of fun. I 3-4 times I started to go and buy yarn, and I turned off the machine. And for that reason, I'm not going to enter any giveaways, except really for the women that and it's here, I think it's just the women that are doing it, who I'm with a long time, let's say, who I'm subscribed to for a long time, who I know, and who know me. However, I'm going to do a giveaway, and this is the video for the giveaway. And I am thinking to do a 100 and a 400, and because I'm going to the States, if we go to 500, I will do that from the States. So it will be from now until I will leave for the States the 25th, but the 23rd I start becoming nervous and can't function anymore. So we will have until, you will see it in the video. I will put the words winner or something. So we will do 3, because I never did 1 even. I did 1 yarn swap, 1 chocolate swap, and now I'm going to do 3 giveaways from the States. And remember I said last week, if you're in Europe, you'll have to wait till I come back. If you're in Australia, I don't think it matters. I'll check it out. If you're in the States, it will go out quickly. What will be, will be. But this is the one. What you have to comment is, I guess I have to read them all. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to pick them, because I just want you to write me what you consider your best piece of crochet. So you just have to quickly say what, if you remember the yarn, what you made out of it, you know, like, and I forgot to say that this one is a Karen Cake's Cinnamon Swirl. It's a blanket. It is the Drunken Granny stitch with a front post, back post border. Okay, I remember all that because I just made it. I have another one at home. The best piece I ever made is in Jerusalem, and that one is, okay, that's very difficult to explain, but I could explain it by saying that it is Mikey's from this crochet crowd, his mystery blanket of 2015. Anybody that wants a crazy, insane project, that's the one. 2015 mystery blanket. It's mysterious even when you see it. Bien. So, yeah. I say show the blanket and then say talk about ugly yarn. It's the same subject, right? And, yeah. So, my friends, I have another hobby. I have another craft. I'm not monogamous. I even have been disloyal because I discovered journaling, as I told you 3 times already. And I'm not going to really I just want to share one thing with you. I had to buy a tool, and you will not believe this tool. I had to hide it, and look what I have to hide. Look at this tool. Look at this tool. Can you believe this is a journaling tool? And much like yarn, I had to have it. If none of you have a clue what it is, some of you will say, "Oh yes, I have one." Of course. This, it could be a crochet tool. Of course, it could be a sewing tool. It could be a yarn, a thing for fabrics. This makes eyelets. It makes 2 sizes of holes, and in addition to making 2 sizes of holes, you can also reinforce the holes with, they're not safety eyes, but they're round, right, with eyelets. Like when you lace up shoes, you have eyelets to lace up your shoes. So this does all of that. Here is one hole, then you can move it to another hole that comes out. It weighs a lot, it costs a lot, but when I saw these women holing into paper and then putting eyelets in it and then sewing the paper and making these junk journals, so, well, the money is still being spent. It's not like I'm not buying things in the Amazon boxes or the online hobby shop boxes. Well, now they're not coming in. Excuse me, I'm still coughing. Can you believe it? It's not this corona story virus, because we would have known already. The first journal I did make, however, was for the yarn. So, and it's really ugly, so I'm sorry, but here's here's the cover of the journal. Here's some Burnett Pop, I think. Here is my Crayola yarn bands. I didn't make any more hats because I was busy finishing other. I had to finish the blanket. I had to do this test thing. Here's another one. I think when you open it, the first thing you see is a ball band. This is also from the Crayola, but you could actually journal in it. I'm so nuts. Yeah, my sister's gonna flip out. You can, right here, you have a mandala sticker and ball bands from, there's my scoffy. It's very, Karen cakes. I just stuck all my ball bands in it. I dropped something, of course, because it's me. I know we have to drop once every podcast at least. Can you believe this is what they make for a journal? I think we're going nuts. You buy this, or you get this, you make this. It's a tiny envelope, and inside of it is a tiny card, and you're supposed to put this tiny envelope with this tiny card into this tiny pocket, which makes your journal all the more fascinating. This is a list of things I have to do. Do a podcast. Remember something for Rosie. Go buy face cream. I don't know. Here's another. It's a lot of fun. It's really summer camp, playtime. Can you believe it? I have nothing else to say. This whole thing is 14 minutes. It's fine. Goals. Somebody said new stitches. New stitches is a good thing. But I haven't done a new stitch, so I don't. Well, I have, because in the test I had to do some. And the journal and the hole punch and the blanket and the packing and my... Oh, packing. Oh, God. The packing is... I don't know. What do you bring? I have 8 hours in the plane, so you need to bring something that's kind of a bit mindless and a bit... The gents, I talked about the guys. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm not wasting anybody's time. Mwah to everybody. And whoever I see in Rose, I'll see Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. And maybe I will see Karen from Happiness and Homemade. She's also in those parts. I don't know where is Wisconsin and all the other places, but we will. Okay, see you in America.